One additional question. Your report stated there was no damage to the durameter membrane. Can you explain how the brain can be damaged without damaging the membrane?
Let me review my report. The only thing I can say is that that's a typographical error. That's part of our usual protocol with the report. So clearly the durameter had to have been perforated. So that would be a typographical error in my report.
All right. Any other questions from the jury? Follow up, Mr. Martinez.
With regard to that issue of the perforation of that particular part of the anatomy, so as you look at it, and your recollection based on what you saw, was there that perforation?
Yes, there would have to have been, yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
There would have to have been, yes.
When you say there would have to have been, why is that?
Because of the location of the tracks and the fact that the dura sits right on where that bone would have been fractured and blown apart. So it would have had to have perforated the dura in that location.
I don't have any other questions.
Ms. Wilmot.
Dr. Horn, you're aware that this is a capital case, right?
Yes.
You know how serious it is.
Objection, relevance.
Do you understand that this is a serious case?
Yes.
Objection, relevance.
You would have reviewed your report prior to coming to testify, right?
Yes.
And you would have reviewed your report probably long before that again, also, right?
Yes, before testimony.
And you were interviewed in this case by defense counsel, weren't you?
Yes.
And wouldn't you have reviewed your report prior to being interviewed by defense counsel?
Usually, yes.
And in all those times that you were reviewing your reports, you never found any error with regard to the durameter, did you?
I did not note that until just now.
Okay, and in fact, did I not just ask you 5 minutes ago if the rest of your report was correct, right?
To the best of my knowledge, it was, yes.
And you answered yes.
Yes.
But in fact, now you're telling us in order to fit with the idea that this bullet had to have passed through the brain, you're telling us that your report's incorrect now. Is that right?
There's a typographical error, yes. That's exactly what it is.
You made a mistake, didn't you?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling us?
Yes.
And you're sure that the mistake isn't the fact that the bullet just didn't go through the brain?
It had to have injured the brain, yes.
So then you're just wrong in your report and it's incorrect?
It's a typographical error, yes.
Nothing further.
All right, any other questions? Thank you, Dr. Horn. You may step down. The state may call its next witness.
State calls Jill Hayes.